Hello, this is Ronald K4GET, and here's another video. This one is for the add-on for a moving bed bead filter that I'm making in a 5-gallon water jug, and it's going on top of a DIY gravel filter in a 55-gallon drum. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done so far. You started out with a 5-gallon water jug, okay, that you can pick up almost anywhere. In the center, I have a 1-inch bulkhead, and to the side I have a 1/2-inch bulkhead. The 1-inch bulkhead is going to be the return line for the water, and of course the 1/2-inch is the feed. Now I'm going to be using a very small power head that's adjustable, just to get enough water flow through there to move the beads, and I'm going to put air through it as well, through the power head. Not sure what kind I'm going to get yet, but that return line is a actual return bulkhead. It's got the hose bib and it's got a strainer, and if you can see inside, I took a piece of 1/2-inch PVC and I bent it with the heat gun, so I didn't have to add any couples to it at all to bring it up the side, and that's going to force the water up one side. It'll go through over the top and down around the other side, and it'll make a circle, a big circle in there. Of course, the return line is a 1/2-inch, and there's a strainer on it as well, so none of the bio media falls down in there. I have a strainer on the 1-inch bead, and of course you can't see it. Oh, there it is. And what I did is I drilled a hole in top of it so water can pass through it and not get pushed back down around the ribs, and that will make the circle motion. Water and air will be coming up through there, and then if the pump stops, it won't go back down through the tube. It's got a strainer, so that was just my idea. Of course, I have K2 media that's going inside. I have several gallons of it. I have the white K2 media, and then I have some black. They're both floating. They're both virgin polyethylene, and they're designed for bead filters. You can pick them up online almost anywhere, but that's the K2 style. K3 was just too big, and K1, I've heard some people talking about them crushing, so that's why I went with the K2. And the black ones are just a contrast to white, so I mean there's really no benefit to them. You can't see the bacteria on them like you can the white ones. Once they get bacteria on them, they get like a little brown in color. But this is going to be the add-on moving bed bead filter for the DIY gravel filter for my koi pond. Of course, there's going to be the wet dry on top of it as well, that you've already seen videos for. And once I get this bead filter operational, I'll take another video of it and show you. I just wanted to show you the construction of it. I did make a little hatch in the top so I could put my hand down inside there, but I left it on. Oops. I left it on. Sorry about that noise. So nothing would fall out. None of the beads would fall out. And if the water does overflow, it'll just drip down the side of the barrel here and right back into the 55-gallon drum. But none of the bio beads will fall out. So that's just in case. I'll have the top capped off so nothing can get inside there. I have to find one of those caps for these water bottles. But that's it for the DIY do-it-yourself moving bed filter in a 5-gallon water jug. This should be very good as far as bacteria, beneficial bacteria, and removing ammonia and nitrates, and we'll have to see how it works. I'm going to have a little overkill on my filter. It probably doesn't need all this, but I wanted to make these things just to see if I could. And hey, maybe I can help you guys a little bit. Maybe you'll make one for yourself too. Anyway, that's it for now. Let me put some beads in there and I'll show you that. Okay, well that's 1 gallon of K2. Of course, it doesn't look like a gallon, does it? But it is. That's 1 gallon. I'll have 2 gallons of the K2 in there and 1 gallon of the black. And then I might have to add more. We'll have to see how that works out. But down the throat of it, there's the feed line, the water feed, there's the return, and of course the K2 media, which you can't see through there. But, well, that's it. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put this video to bed. Hopefully you like the idea and you'll try it yourself. This is Ronald K4 GET with the moving bed bead add-on filter for the DIY gravel filter. Thank you very much. K4 GET.